If you have ever gotten vulnerable and given appreciation to your partner, even though it felt hard, and then felt disappointed, frustrated, or even angry at their response, I have got you, because that totally sucks. Maybe they brushed it off, they didn't say thank you, or they seemed suspicious of your motives, like you were trying to get something. And if you're like most people, that would probably make you think, why bother even doing this? What's the point? Here's what no one tells you. When you start changing patterns in your relationship, especially after being entrenched in the same old patterns for years, your partner's response might feel confusing, weird, straight up crappy. I am Lindsay. This is Loving with Intention. Let's dive in so we can talk about what's really going on, because so many of my individual clients, they experience this very thing, and it's actually not a sign that you're doomed or things won't get better. So welcome to my bonus video where we chat. This is something that comes up a lot with my clients when I am working with individuals and not the couple. When I'm working with an individual, sometimes their partner knows we're working together, sometimes their partner doesn't, and they are really putting into practice new tips and tricks and strategies and all of the things that we're talking about in coaching. And you may have had this experience too, if you've been following along with Loving with Intention and hearing about just starting to do appreciations and things like that. But what my clients often find is they start doing these new things that they haven't been doing in their relationships. This doesn't happen every time, but it happens often enough that we need to talk about it. So, maybe they start appreciating. So like once a day, they're giving an appreciation or a superpowered appreciation. You can pop the word super in the comments below and I will share the superpowered appreciation with you. It is, oh my gosh, it literally rewires your own brain for more gratitude and appreciation. And it's so good for your relationship. Anyways, side note, pop the word super. They start giving these appreciations and their partner might react in a way, they give the appreciation and their partner might look at them like they're an alien. They might look at them like, what are you trying to get from me? They might go completely silent, not even say thank you, not say nothing, not say anything at all. And this can feel super discouraging. It's like, oh my gosh, I reached out, I did the vulnerable thing, I'm putting new things into practice, and I'm getting this terrible result. Nothing good is happening. Now I feel even worse because I put myself out there and it was received like that. So what's actually happening a lot of the time is that you're breaking a pattern, and that feels like a threat to your partner's nervous system. So our nervous system, always looking for threats, always looking to keep us safe. Bless our nervous systems. That's what they do. And a threat doesn't always have to come in the form of something terrible or something bad. Our nervous systems, they love the known. They love what they know. They love routine. The known feels safe. So when something is out of the norm, it is not known, it is different, that gets our nervous system going, wait a minute. Little alarm bells start going, what is going on here? Are we not safe? Are we okay? So if you haven't appreciated your partner or said out loud, hey, I really appreciate that you did XYZ today in a really long time, when they hear that, their nervous system is going, this is weird. So their response comes from that nervous system reaction. Very human, very normal nervous system response. So the good news is that when we start to keep pouring in this love and keep going on with these patterns, so we start to give appreciation regularly, it becomes the new norm. It becomes the new norm in our relationships, so that your partner's nervous system is now going, yep, we know this. This happens every day. This feels good. I kind of like this. And it takes some time to get used to these things. Our old patterns, they are so well worn, so deeply entrenched in our relationships. It makes sense that it feels a little jarring when they start to change, even if they're changing for the better. And a really important piece of this is to actually give that appreciation, or whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you are starting to do really intentional positive reunions and departures. So your hellos and goodbyes in the day. Maybe they used to be that you would just yell goodbye upstairs, or that you would barely even look up from your phone, or that you don't even usually say goodbye. And maybe you start to bring that in. Maybe that's the new pattern, and that feels really weird to your partner because they're not used to it. When we start to do these things regularly, good things happen. And the next important piece is to actually do them without expectation. Now, that's really freaking hard. I can tell you, when I started working with my relationship coach in a group coaching program years ago, when things were really hard in my relationship, I had all the expectation. I wanted things to change so quickly. I wanted positive results. I wanted to see it happen. It was so hard not to have expectation. And that doesn't mean that you can't be disappointed. Like, you're human. It's not going to feel good probably when something like that happens. So you can absolutely honor and have your feelings without placing that on your partner. So, if you say, I really appreciate that you unloaded the dishwasher today, and maybe they do it every day and you've just never said that you appreciated it, and they look at you like you're crazy, this is a great time to take just a nice deep breath, give yourself some love, and remember my words that this is actually a really normal response. And you can feel those feels without placing them on your partner by just carrying on with love. Carrying on with love, maybe you even repeat yourself when they look at you and just say like, yeah, I really appreciate it. I know that I never say that. And then mic drop without expectation. You're not expecting them to appreciate you back or for them to say thank you. Of course, those things would be and will be wonderful when they do happen. But when we can just sort of disconnect from that place and go feel the feels like, oh, that was really hard, and meet that with love. Of course, that felt really hard, and then choose to recommit to the process again and again and again. And as I always say, my content is not for abusive or unsafe relationships, and there are nuances to all of this. I just really want to touch on this too. And another place that this shows up is in apologies. If you are not somebody who regularly apologizes, if that is not the norm in your relationship, the first time that you go to apologize after maybe not apologizing for years, or even if apologies do kind of come up, what can happen when you apologize is that you go and say sorry. So maybe let's just say you snapped at your partner. You go in the other room and you're like, oh, that was not very nice. They really didn't deserve that. I'm really tired, but that's not an excuse. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, I could just let this go, or I could go and apologize and seek connection. You might go into the room that they're in and say, I'm so sorry for snapping at you. You didn't deserve that. And their response might be that they get fired up and they're like, yeah, you did snap at me and you always do that. That can feel, I use the word crappy a lot. It can feel awful. It can feel awful when you have just gotten vulnerable, apologized, and now you're being met with them getting mad at you. So what you can do in this scenario, this is where we get to, again, take deep breaths, give that love to our nervous system. Note that their nervous system is likely getting triggered in this moment because maybe it's brought up the hurt again of you snapping, and they're using an unhealthy way to express that to you. So when you pause and give your nervous system some love and just a deep breath, this is when we get to double down on that validation and really see them, because underneath them saying, yeah, you do that and you do it all the time, it's likely them saying, I want to be seen. I want to be seen for how much this hurts, and that this doesn't just happen one time and you're apologizing this one time, but this actually happens a lot. When you can lean into that and be like, yeah, I know I do it a lot and you really don't deserve it, and I imagine that really doesn't feel good, and I really am sorry. When we can like double down, triple down on that apology instead of getting caught up in that usual dance that might happen, we can really change things. And of course, if things, if they are escalating and it is not going anywhere, they are clearly dysregulated and you're probably getting dysregulated too, taking healthy space in this moment, that can be really, really, really valuable. And what that can look like is, I love you and I love you and. So I love you and I really can't hear you right now. I really am sorry. I do apologize, and I'll come back and talk about this later. This is how we can take healthy space without like storming off or slamming a door or anything like that. So much of this is to do with our nervous systems and our well-worn patterns. These patterns that we are in, they are well-worn, and any sort of change, A, it takes intention, and B, it can really trigger our nervous systems like something isn't right here. So if you have been following along and you're trying out things and you're not seeing positive results, I'm sending you so much love, so much love. You can always comment below if you have any questions or thoughts about this so we can chat about it. I am so here in support and love, and I hope that this was helpful today. Let me know if you have any other questions too for other bonus videos that I do on the weekends. Thank you so much for being here. And if you give me a like to let me know that you are enjoying these videos, that would be amazing. That helps me know to keep doing them. I'm sending all the love into your day. Remember that nothing changes if nothing changes. And you can pop that word super in the comments to grab my superpowered appreciation so you can start leaning into those. Let's have a super intentional week. Bye.